The poll in the chat. I'm gonna put the poll up again. Android or iPhone? Well, right now we know Android keeps freezing, so they're pissing me off. Let's see. Android, iPhone, Android, iPhone, or I'll just put neither. I'll just put Android or iPhone. Start poll. So yeah, sorry again, you guys. That was my bad. All right. Sorry about that again. Just pulled over at a rest area. We froze out. My piece of shit Android. Oh, we're gonna hit the road again. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully everybody tunes back in. We're about to get rolling. We're trucking the USA. We started in Oklahoma. Hit the rev limiter, Big Dirt. What's up, Big Dirt? The rev limiter. Alright guys, about to hit the road. This darn old Love's Cup. What did I just do? Did I just break this darn old thing? I think I did, man. I just bought this cup yesterday. How crazy is that? It's already broke. How the heck? I just bought this thing yesterday. It's already breaking on me. Alright, let's hit the road. We only got 5.5 hours left to drive time. We're gonna get as much done as we can. No, this guy. No faith in your engine. Huh? Seen that. I seen that. I got faith. She got 1.17 in it. 1.179, basically 1.18. Thank you, Mr. Kilmark. My emergency light's on. This guy just let me on. Good man, good man, good man. Yeah, so we're restarting from earlier. I do apologize for the inconvenience. My piece of shit Android and overheated and basically turned off. So I put Android or iPhone because I have to upgrade my phone. It's like 2 or 3 years old. And I just want to know you guys' opinion, what you think would be best for as far as just like for streaming videos and whatnot. Because that's what I'm going to use it for. That's what the poll is based off of. Oh, we're flying! Whoa! Go! Somebody wanted to get in front of me so bad. I just jumped on the freeway, so I got to merge, bucko. I don't know what you want me to do. The speed limit 70. So I'm going to break it down. We're going to go, because we're kind of falling down the hill. I'm going to break it down to 65. We just left Oklahoma. Right now we're going through Missouri. We're headed to Michigan. We got 775 miles to go. A little bit windy over here in Missouri. I see it's 25 mile an hour gust winds and average winds, I think it said 15 miles an hour. So it's a little bit windy out here. Everybody's shaking around a little bit. It's different when you're in a semi-truck though, because we have a 53-foot trailer. You know, it's so long that all those gusts of wind, you know, we really feel it. It's a lot different than driving a four-wheeler than being in a semi-truck. Right now we're on 44 East, cruising it out. We're going 65 on cruise control, just hanging out. Drive nice and safe, nice and sound. Respect everybody around us, take care of business, and keep it moving. You know how we do it. I do apologize about earlier again. That's my bad. The stream ended because the phone overheated. But you know, I'm back. I pulled over, let it cool down, got some grub in me, and now we're back on the road. Falling down these slight, they're not mountains, but they're nice. They're steep enough hills to the point where, you know, I got 26,000 pounds on me, so every time I do start to fall down, my truck just launches me at least like 5 to 6 miles an hour. And that's why I normally like to stay at like 65 or so, because the speed limit is 70, but I like to go a little bit under, keep it nice and chill. Break it back down. Let's see where we're going. 67. Okay, let's get it down to 65. Yeah, we're cruising. Hey, like I said, man, it's windy as heck over here, man. I had to look up the winds. I'm like, man, is it just me or what the heck is going on? You know, so I looked it up and said the winds gusts up to 25 miles an hour where I'm at, and then it says the regular winds are like 15 miles an hour. It's not that bad, it's just annoying, man. If I was a little bit heavier, I wouldn't even feel it. If I had like an extra 10,000, I wouldn't even feel it. But at least I'm not empty. There's some people out here empty, you know, squirming all around. Barely hold the lane. When you're empty and you're driving in the wind and you're in a semi-truck, that wind, that gust, it just pulls you, man. There's nothing you can do about it. I've seen videos where the truck just... like he's trying his hardest to stay on the ground, and it's still nothing helps. So I'll give these guys the benefit of the doubt today. If they're swerving around or, you know, coming towards me, I already know what it is, man. I'll scoot over. I'll hold the right. I'll hold that white line on the right. You know, because just gotta be cautious, man. You know, there's all kinds of weird things. You can't even tell. Like obviously you can't tell because you can't see the wind. Unless you see, you know, trees swaying and moving and whatnot, but you can't even tell, you know, it doesn't look like nothing, but you do feel it, these big gusts. And then a four-wheeler is also a lot different. Like you guys don't feel the wind like we do. It's like I said, it's that 53-foot trailer that catches all that wind. It's like driving with a wall. You know, you got that wall. You guys will never feel it, but us semi-truck drivers, yeah, we do. Especially if you're empty. Now, if you got a heavy load, you got 30,000, 35,000, 40,000, you know, normally you're blasting through the wind. You're not even feeling out a damn thing. But like I said, it's different for everybody. Everybody's got different weights. You'll notice if someone's got an empty trailer. Like you can see the guy in the front of me, he's actually falling. He keeps falling into the left lane. So I know it's not just me feeling it. Cooper's Antiques. So right now we're cruising through Missouri. We pulled up at the Lowe's, grabbed some diesel. We got some cheap diesel. We paid $3.13. You know, I love some cheap diesel. Because, you know, when I get back to Michigan, it's like around $4 a gallon pretty much everywhere. It's just right around that ballpark. So save about, you know, close to $100 filling up my tanks over here. That's why I love Missouri. Oklahoma had some super cheap diesel. Last time I was in Texas, they had some cheap diesel. And you know, I have 125 gallon tanks, so at the end of the day, I can make it pretty far and actually not. I live in Michigan, but I don't have to fill up in Michigan. You know, if I plan strategically throughout the day, I can make it so I'm not even filling up in Michigan. I can fill up everywhere else and just be good to go. I try to fill up, personally, I try to fill up in Ohio because I could drive not even 100 miles into Ohio and it knocks off like 50 cents off per gallon. So that's a big difference. You know, know, let's just say it's 385, 395 where I'm at over by me. Well, I pull up to Ohio, like Fostoria, it's like 100 miles away. And it's like 340, 330, 350 ballpark, you know, so it's just so much better. And that's why I plan, you know, you gotta be strategic when you're driving someplace. You know, it's different when you have a lot bigger tanks, you can do a little bit more. Some people don't have those big tanks. Some people only have 100 gallon, 125 gallon, maybe 150 max. So you have like 75 on each side. But my tanks are 125 on each side. All right, now what do we got going on up here? We got some road work ahead. Always read all our signs. Always slow down for construction. We respect our construction workers. Oh, that's some cheap diesel right there. That's 314. What's the name of that truck stop? Oh, it's called, what is that? Hoods? H-O-O-D-S, Hoods. Oh, I never even heard of them, huh? Hoods. Hey, they got showers. It says it. Hey, they're smart. They know how to advertise. They said it right there. Showers, diesel, 314. Okay, so we slowed down for this little bit of construction, and now we're gonna bring it back up. We'll see if we got any mergers, no mergers, and man, we're just cruising. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. I do apologize if you were on the last stream. Phone overheated. Now we're just gonna keep it rocking and rolling. I tend to stream for hours. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe it's from other apps. Maybe it's from, Lord knows. Maybe it's just because it's POS, Android. It's a Note phone. It's a couple of years old though, you know. So what can you do? I'm just getting going. Like I told you guys before, I'm gonna go get a new phone. I'm gonna upgrade. And then I'm also going to add a line so you guys don't have to deal with this anymore, because I do feel bad and it does piss me off. You know, as a content creator, I want to be live for as long as I want to be live for. I don't want someone just, you know, I don't want the phone overheating and then I can't, can't make good content. Because that's annoying, you know, and I know that pisses you guys off, and it honestly pisses me off probably more than it pisses you off. Again, I do apologize, and I do appreciate all you guys for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. Oh, look at this truck. Now, this one's different. So, typically, my truck, my trailer in the back has just the back doors. Some of these have those side doors, and they even have, like, ramps, so you can grab stuff from the side. I think that's pretty cool. I've seen other big 53-foot trailers with the same thing. Oh, he's got, what is that? Is that 3 handles? Oh, yeah, it is 3 handles. Oh, those are the worst. More handles, more problems, straight up. Right now we're on the 4-4 going east. We're just cruising through Missouri, headed to Michigan, trucking through the USA. I'm an owner-operator truck driver, driving in a Volvo in Ohio. So we're just gonna drive home to Michigan. I live about 75, 80 miles away from drop-off. So I'm gonna get back home, be able to relax, park the truck up, get Betty a rest, you know, let her sleep for a couple days, and then we'll hit the road again and keep it moving on Monday. I'll probably do a good Sunday morning walk/run video with you guys. So those of you that tuned in to the workout videos when I'm home, I always do a trucker's day off. I like to work out. I like to stay healthy, stay fit. So I try to run around. There's a local track by me. I like to run around it. We do push-ups, we do jumping jacks, we do all kinds of stuff. You know, you guys give me stuff to do, tell me what workouts to do. I like doing calisthenics with my body weight. So, you know, I'll probably do one of those on the weekend. But when I'm driving, I'm at work, over the road in the USA, truck driving. I like to go live and tune it in for at least a few hours a day, so you guys can be able to see what's going on and all all these states. I might be in your state tomorrow. I might be in your state the next day. You never know. You know, I'm all over the place. I try to follow the money. You know, money's been kind of tight in the trucking game lately, but it's all right. You know, we're gonna thug it out, and we're gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna drive Betty until the wheels fall off. I call my truck Betty. I call her Big Red. I call her, you know, Volviani. I got all kinds of names for the truck. You gotta have fun with it, right? Driving over the road. What we got right here? Let's see. These rocks on the side, on the left and the right, it's actually a pretty cool setup, the way it looks. Like, you can tell there was obviously something there, and they just, you know, like broke it down or whatever. Well, it is pretty sweet. This load we got right here is an 800-mile run. It's exactly 800 miles. It's paying $1,600, so we got $2 a mile on the dot. Filled up some pretty cheap diesel, so that's good. Got a full tank now. I should be able to make it all the way home on this tank, which I know I will. So let's just see. I filled up close to like 500. So 500 off the $1,600 total leaves me with 1,100. And then dispatch takes their 10% fee. That's 160 off the 1,600. So subtract that leaves us with $940. Yeah, so, you know, even if it's 800 or 900, I do averages. So off this load, I'll probably make about 800 bucks. Not bad, not great, not bad. It's gonna take a couple days, so that's like 400 a day. It's not bad, you know. $2 a mile. At least I can still earn a living, you know. As long as I'm making in that ballpark, about $2 a mile, then I'm happy. You know, because this market, it's been rough. You know, it was worse at times. I've had to leave out of Florida for $1.50. You know, so. But Florida is one of those states where, you know, I got paid really good going in. I think I got paid like $2.50 a mile to go in. But then when you try to find a load leaving out of Florida, they don't really have anything. They got like oranges and certain fruits. But other than that, you might bring home some watermelons if you find a watermelon load. But see, the thing about the watermelon loads is they want to load you up. They want to give you like 44,000. They want to get, like, they're trying to put as many watermelons as they can on your truck, no matter what. So it's just like, it's a heavy ass load. I'm straight off all that. If you don't take one of those, you're barely going to get anything leaving out of places like Florida, Pennsylvania, California. They all pay so terrible. When you're leaving out of those states, it's the worst. If you guys know, if you truckers know, name some states that are the worst to get loads out of if you're an over-the-road trucker. I say California, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. I gotta hit the brakes because we got a truck on the left. I was gonna get over for these guys, but when you can't get over, you just simply hit the brakes. You know, you gotta respect everybody. Give everybody a chance, keep it fair. Daily reminder, everybody stay hydrated. I got 34-ounce cup of water. Stay hydrated. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. Really do appreciate it. We got about 5 hours left. Started early this morning, so we got about 5 more hours. I cruise. Probably gonna be live for at least a couple of them, so you guys know we're gonna be cruising. We got a few hundred to go. Let's see what time it is. I think it says it's 3:30, but I'm pretty sure it's still 2:30 because of the time difference. I don't know, but regardless, I gotta stop in 5 hours, no matter what time it is, within 5 hours. Then I'm gonna wake up early in the morning and I'll crank out the rest. I'll probably go live too tomorrow. I'll wait till it gets more, like more towards the morning when the sun comes up. So when I start driving, it'll be dark. And I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Would you guys want a night cruise? Should I, like, I don't know. You guys won't be able to see as much, and that's the thing. So it's like limited visibility. I don't know. If you guys want me to, I'll do a night cruise. It's really in the morning time, but it looks like night. If not, just, let me know in the chat. Because I don't know, I just figured in my head maybe, it'd be a lot harder to stream when it just looks like a big black hole, All you can see is barely what's in front of you. I don't mind driving dark, light, don't matter to me, honestly. I like starting in the morning, real nice and early. Okay, US Express is going nice and slow. Maybe we'll pass him, maybe he'll speed up. It doesn't really matter to me. I got in this lane because it's Explorer to the right, Escape to my right. I have to have proper distance in between just in case he was getting just a little bit too close. Weight limit 65 tons. Wow. Weight limit 65 tons. Wow, that means this road is rated for 130K. That's crazy. Okay, like I said, US Express sped up, so we're gonna get on over. Escape let us by. Thank you, Mr. Escape. He sped on up. I'm not gonna keep speeding up. It's too windy outside right now. It's not even worth it. I'm just gonna break it down a little bit, go 63, 64. Unless this guy keeps going slower, because it just seemed like he was speeding up when I was next to him. I'm on cruise control, so once I stop catching up, I figure he's speeding up. But now I get behind him, and of course, I don't think he's speeding up, so I'm probably just gonna go around him. We'll see what happens. I gotta wait for these 4 minutes on my left. Come on, Bucko, you can do it. Okay. He is driving good though. I'll give him that. He is driving good. Ain't nothing wrong. I just want to go 65, I said that before. Speed limit 70. I want to just go on cruise at 65 and relax. And also, the reason why I have to pass him is because you got to have proper spacing. When you're driving a semi, we're both in a semi, me and this guy, US Express. I got about 30,000 pounds on me. I don't know what he has, but as far as stopping distance, I need at least 2 semi-truck lengths in front of me before I have the next person. So if that means I gotta go around, that means I gotta go around. And that's why I always give myself that limit. Like, I'll go 65 and a 70, and then if I'm catching up to you, obviously I have room to speed up, so it just makes it easy and safe for everybody. And of course I get in the right lane, and we got some merges. Let's see if this guy can merge on good. I'll hit my brakes a little bit. Go. I'll give him the light. Go ahead, bro. I'll hit my brakes for you because I got 75 cars on my left. Go ahead. I'll hit the brakes. I don't mind. Like I said, we got respect for everybody, even if it's the smallest car on the road or the biggest truck on the road. I'm going to respect you the same way, no matter what. Mergers, I'm not going to cut the mergers off. Well, I'm going to make them slam their brakes. They're right next to me, you know what I mean? Can't do that. And you know what's funny? I slow down. It's like God's watching. He already knows. I slowed down. I'm at 60 miles an hour. It says up here, speed limit reduced, 60 mile an hour zone. So God got my back on that one. He's like, shit, you hit your brakes for a reason, buddy. 60 mile an hour zone. I'm not from here. I'm from Michigan. So I'm not exactly familiar with every single road. I don't know when all the speed limits are going to change like I do when I'm in Michigan, When I'm in Michigan, jumping on one road to another, I know exactly what's going on. I know what the speed limit is. I know where all the bumps on the road are. So we're cruising on the 4-4. We're going east through Missouri. headed to Michigan. I got a drop off in in Ohio on Monday. We got a load. It's about 13 tons, 26,500 pounds total hauling. We're in a dry van, 53-foot dry van. I'm owner-operator truck driver. This guy getting off the exit. I'm about to say, bro. Slowing down, bucko. Owner-operator truck driver. I own a Volvo semi. That's the deal. I had a good deal presented to me in 2020. I ended up buying the truck for 25 grand. Like I was telling you guys on the last stream. Ended up buying it for about 25. I've had to do a bunch of repairs to it, but you know what? She's mine, and I own her outright. I don't have any payments. I don't have nothing. So I love my truck, and I do everything for my truck. All right, so let this guy go. I already know he wants to do. Go ahead, Bucko. I could tell by the way he's getting on that he was not going to let me pass. Well, the speed limit's 60 miles an hour, so mind you, most of these truckers do not go 60 miles an hour. Even when it's 60 miles an hour zone, they're still going 65, 70 miles an hour every single time. So, you know, I try not to be like these guys. I don't let other people influence me. If you want to speed, okay, go ahead. Just be safe. I'll pray for you. You know, I really will. Because we all know what happens when you speed. You know, the difference when you're speeding, the difference in an accident when you're going the speed limit and you're speeding could be a couple miles an hour that either saves someone's life or takes someone's life. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to do the speed limit, maybe go a little bit under, because I know anything can happen at any given time. And if you're speeding around and you're going over the speed limit, you're zipping around in and out, especially if you're in a semi-truck. You know, it's not safe, it's dangerous. You know, you got to respect everybody around you. We try to preach safety as much as possible on this channel. Respect everybody on the road. Basically, what I do here, I tell you guys the ins and the outs of trucking in the USA as an owner-operator truck driver. Show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. Don't matter. We get through it thick and thin. Everything, you know. I don't just tell you all the good stuff. You know, when something bad happens, I'll let you guys know. Like the other day, we got denied at the receiver. You know, I had a terrible day. I ended up losing an extra $400. I had to pay somebody else to deliver my load. I had to sit for over 24 hours waiting to find a driver to deliver it. You know, I ended up having to cancel 2 loads to do so. You know, so it wasn't a good day, but you know, it still didn't hold me back. Still kept pushing on. You know, I let you guys know everything that's going on, so you can understand, you know, the real life of owner-operator truck driver over the road in the United States. I do appreciate all you guys for tuning in. It really means a lot, so thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Let's see, you guys want to speed up? That's fine. You know, you're kind of ridiculous. You want to speed up like that? I see what you're doing, you guys on the left. Go ahead. Ain't no thing to me. I just hit the brakes. I take care of my truck, always maintenance everything on time. And if it's not on time, it's right after time. Like, you know, let's say you want to change oil every 10,000, right? Every 10,000 miles. What if I go to 11,000? Hey, I went to 11,000, extra 1,000. Some people let it ride out way longer. 12, 13, 14, 15,000. But it's good to get your oil changed. They say between every 10 and 12,000, and that's just me being realistic. Right now, we got 7,900 miles on this current oil change. So, got about 2,000 miles before I have to do another oil change. Now we're gonna hurry up and add in these 800 miles that we have today. So once I get back home, I'll have about, you know, I can do another 1,000, 2,000 miles before I'll have to go get an oil change. Buc-ee's. You guys like Buc-ee's? It says 3 miles, exit 84. Buc-ee's. I don't really stop there. I think it's more of like a 4-wheeler place. I don't even know if they have diesel lines or not. I'm sure they probably do because they're so big, and if they're smart, they'll know. But I typically go to Love's. It's my favorite truck stop. I think Love's is probably the best truck stop in the whole USA. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Love's got it all. They always have good soap. They always have, everything's clean. Fuel islands are normally, 9 out of 10. As far as like paper towel, windshield wiper fluid, they always have everything, man. And they have good diesel, not to mention, like, hey, their diesel's clean. Some places you'll go, like the TA, Travel Stop of America, I think it's called TA, and God damn, now it's 70 up here, so now what? I gotta speed up. This guy on the right, let me get over. Okay, the semi is just raging behind me. Go ahead, bro. I don't like driving around people like you anyway. This guy jumped on the freeway and merged all the way straight to the left lane. Like, go ahead, buddy. It's not that important, Menards. Go ahead. You can have it. I'd rather go 65 anyway. Yo, look at that U.S. flag. Look at the flag. That's what I'm talking about when I said it's windy. You can tell. Look at that flag. America, baby. USA. USA. What's that? The fireworks supermarket open to the public. Oh, sweet. That's a badass fireworks spot. Place is huge. Right now we're passing through Missouri. Oh, what's this? This is Candy Factory. 34 miles. Candy Factory. I ain't never been there. Yo, that semi Menards is wilding out. Come on, Menards. First he dives onto the freeway. He doesn't even mind this lane. Drives straight to the left lane. He gets all the way up there to cut those guys off. He cuts them off. No turn signal, no nothing. This guy's ruthless, huh? And that's why I said I don't even want to be around this guy. I got over it. Like, go ahead, bro. It ain't even that important. I don't even want to mess with you, bro. So a lot of these truckers got bad road rage. It's crazy. They got the craziest road rage on the road. Well, you pull up to the truck stop, and these guys act normal, act like nothing's going on. They get in their truck, and they try to act like badasses, but really they're not. Straight up. It's so annoying. And you look, it's like, oh, you're driving reckless, you're driving like an asshole. I look over, I look at him. Dude's 400 pounds, belly touching the steering wheel. You ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? You ain't shit, bro. Learn how to drive, that's all I gotta say. Disrespect me on the road, I'm gonna call you out, straight up. I don't care who you are. I don't care what company it is, I'm calling it out. While I'm live, show everybody how you guys act. We like to drive safe, we like to be courteous to everybody, we respect the law enforcement, respect DOT, respect all the cars on the road, respect everybody, man. Because when you give respect, you get respect. It's just how it is. And then when you don't give respect and you want to be an asshole, then guess what? People are assholes to you. So that's just how it goes, man. What comes around goes around, straight up. And I'm not better than anybody. I'm not. I know I'm not. But neither are these guys. You think you're better than somebody, so what? You're raging around going 75 in a 60 mile an hour zone or whatever the case may be. Those guys, no one's better than anybody. Anybody could do anything they put their mind to. And that's period right there. So. Ooh, look at this badass Challenger. Badass. You got the black stripe. I'd love to have a Challenger. I would love it. I got a Ram 1500. She got a Hemi in her. I got a Ram. I love my Ram. But them Challengers, man, they're sweet. Maybe one day we'll get a Challenger. Maybe. I don't know. The new ones look really funny. I really like the old school ones. The brand new ones. I seen one the other day. I swear to you, I passed it and I couldn't hear nothing. I think it might have been electric. I don't know. Are they making the new Challengers electric, or am I mistaken? Because I swear to you, I passed one And it might be like 50-50. It might be like they're half electric, maybe half gasoline. I'm not sure, but it just didn't seem like a Challenger. You know what I mean? I pulled up on it. We're at the light. I'm on Telegraph in Michigan, and there was two of them. I think they were manufacturer ones, and you could just tell it wasn't the one from 2024. They were the 25s. I drove by it, and I shit you not, I rolled my window down. I'm like, because I can't hear nothing. I even turned down the music and everything just to look at it. Roll the window down, and I'm pretty sure they're electric, honestly. It was so quiet. I'm pretty sure they're electric. Or like when they start off, like the first however 10, 15, 20 miles an hour, I think they're electric. I don't know how it works. If you understand how it works, and if you do know, put it in the chat. But honestly, I really don't. When I get a chance to, an hour, 2 hours, I'll pull over, I'll read the chat, I'll say what up to everybody. But you know, when we're operating commercial motor vehicles, I keep my eyes on the road, I keep my full undivided attention on the road for safety reasons. I just wanted to let you guys know that. And yeah, if you can appreciate that, I really do. It means a lot. We got truck parking, half a mile. No, I'm not gonna take one of these because we just got over all that. I gotta get some miles in, so tomorrow's a good day. I got 5 more hours of driving, so we're gonna call it quits at like 7:30. All right, come on, Ram, you got a Ram. Let it rip, baby. I got the same Ram as this guy, except his looks a little bit shinier than mine. I got mine's all white. White Ram 1500. I have the Laramie edition. That's my baby. I love her. I'm gonna buy her. Right now it's a 3-year lease, but when I go to renew the lease, I'm gonna tell them I want to buy it because she's my baby and she's a Hemi, and she, you know, like I heard they're taking away the Hemis, so you know how it is. I gotta at least have my Ram. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. You know, everything about it. I used to have a Ford F-150. We sold that back to Carvana. Bought it for 10K. It was 2012. I bought it for 10K, and 4 years later, I sold it for 9K. You know, because you know, the market for used vehicles at one point it was up and away. And this was like 3 years ago when I sold, 2 or 3 years ago when I sold it. So the market was up and away. I figured in my head, I'm like, shit, I bought the truck for 10K. I used it for 4 years, and then I sold it for 9K. I mean, talk about a come up. I drove around the F-150 for like 4 years. I put a couple $1,000s into it or whatever, but that vehicle was the vehicle, and this is why I always respect the Ford F-150 that I got. Yeah, it had a lot of issues. Yeah, it had a lot of problems. But you know what? At the end of the day, she was mine, and when I used her to refinance at my bank, and I took 5K equity out of my F-150, and I put myself through trucking school cash in 2020. So I couldn't get a grant. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. Look at the American flag. That's so cool. I love it. Anyway, so I put myself through trucking school. I had to pay cash. They wouldn't give me a grant. They wouldn't give me a loan because I'm a felon. And in Michigan, you know, everybody's against felons, so they don't want to hook it up. They're like, we can't give you a loan. We can't do this. Can't do that. So I had to go get cash, figure it out. You know, I had to jump through fire hoops to get my CDL. Guess what? I still did it. We're out here. Now I own my truck, owner operator, truck driver, over the road, got a Volvo 2012, and you know, the rest is history, man. So we've been pushing every single week. I go out. I like to try to do my resets at home. The reset is just a 34-hour reset after a week. You drive for 60 to 70 hours, and you got to do a 34-hour reset in order to get more available hours for the next week. You know, it's different when you just work local. It's actually different in all different kinds of niching for trucks. You know, there's all different kinds of jobs you can do when you're trucking. You can be a gravel truck driver that's local. You never go anywhere but home. And then there's over-the-road truck drivers. There's regional truck drivers. You know, you can be an oversized load hauler. You can be a bull hauler. You know, you can be hauling. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You could be doing tanker. There's like 1,000 different niches that you could do in trucking. Maybe not 1,000, but there's like over 100 for sure. So it's different for everybody. I have to follow electronic logging device. Yeah, so on this channel, what we do, we tell you guys about the ins and the outs of trucking over the USA. I give you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, a little bit of everything, you know. I'm not gonna hide anything from you. I'm just gonna show you guys how it is, raw and uncut, live in action. So if you guys can appreciate that, the best thing you can do to support the channel is just hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. Right now we're cruising on the 4.4, we're going 65, speed limit 70, we're just hanging out, man. It's been a good day. Dropped off a load this morning in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then we picked up another load in Pryor, Oklahoma, and now we're off, headed to Michigan. Got about 750 miles to go. The wind is dying down a little bit, thank God. This shit was getting annoying. I had looked it up where I was at in Joplin, Missouri. It said wind gusts were up to 25 miles an hour. And I was gonna say, I knew I felt it. I had to double check though, because sometimes as a trucker you gotta make sure. I ended up pulling over, checked all my tires, went underneath, just to make sure everything looked normal, you know what I mean? I kicked all the tires, make sure air pressure was good. Go ahead, brother, this guy's giving me all the room in the world. God bless you, brother. Right there, see what he's doing right now for me? That's how you're supposed to pass as a semi-truck driver. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, bro. Respect to this guy. He gave me enough stopping distance. If I have to stop right now, he gave me more than enough stopping distance. If there's, say, an accident, something popped up. He gave me the correct amount of space in order to be able to see. You know, if you get right in front of me with 1 or 2 lines, I can't see around a semi. It don't matter if you're in a semi or if you're in a 4-wheeler. You can't see around a semi when they cut you off. This is how it is. And a lot of these truckers, they don't care, man. They just go, they get right in front of you like it ain't nothing. And then, you know what I think's funny? It's like they passed you and then they'll get right in front of you, some of these truckers, and then they'll just go like the exact same speed as you or slower. And it's like, why the hell did you just get in front of me and start slowing down? Like, what propelled you to do such an idiotic move, you know? You can't be a professional and be making these dumbass moves straight up. Yo, I just fell down this crazy little hill. Just threw me up. We were going 65. I looked down. I have to put the engine brake, level 2. And I'm stab braking. We're going from, I had to bring it down. It was going over 70, and I just brought it back down to 65. But that's what you do when you're falling down a mountain or a steep hill in a semi-truck. You put your engine brake on to control your engine from literally just going from, it'll throw you. If you're going 60, 65, depending on the steepness, shit, it'll throw you straight to 75, 80 miles an hour. You don't want to ever go more than, I mean, me personally, I can't go more than 70 miles. I wouldn't want to go more than 70 miles an hour in a semi-truck. For those kind of reasons anyway, because after you get going that fast, it takes you that much longer to slow down. So let's just say we're going 75 miles an hour, and then you hit the mountain, and then you hit the steep mountain, you're going down slow. Well, as soon as you hit that steep down slope, you're gonna gain 5 miles an hour, guaranteed, if not more. So let's just say now you're at 80. Okay, you gotta hit your brakes. They might start smoking 80 miles an hour, and then a semi applied with all of the weight. That's why they start smoking out in the back. If you ever see that white smoke in the back, it's from all that heat. They're going real fast. They hit their brakes, start smoking. There's a chance your brakes can catch on fire. And then once that fluid in the back catches, it's a wrap. You're gonna lose your brakes. You're gonna be falling down the mountain. You're not gonna have anything. You're gonna have to pray to God that there's a truck ramp, you know, an exit, escape truck ramp is what they call it. So when you do lose your brakes, you can just zoom up one of those and then figure it out after, if everything goes well, you know? So that's just one good reason why I don't speed in general. Whoa, bro, this guy gets in front of me and then you jump off the freeway. Okay. All right, buddy. Is that how we're doing it today? All right, Missouri. Shit. Time to wake up, Mike. It says drive safe, make it to. I like now they have the football reference. You know, MDOT, Missouri Department of Transportation, put that up. Drive safe, make it to the end zone. I think that's cute. Well, I don't know why, because, man, Missouri, y'all been winning Super Bowls. You guys got Patrick Mahomes, and this has been unfair. If I'm just being frank with you, I mean, for a couple of years there, nobody can beat the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs are beasts. But, you know, this year, the Detroit Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. So, I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you $1 that the Lions win the Super Bowl. Do I got any takers? Do I got any takers? I got a couple dollars. I take more than one taker. Lions to the Super Bowl. Detroit Lions are winning the Super Bowl this year, all right? Mark it. Mark it. Not financial advice. It's funny. You know, because, I wonder what the odds are. Honestly, I wonder what the odds are. The Lions haven't won a Super Bowl ever. You weren't ready for that, huh? The last time we won anything for real, we won a championship 2 years before they had the Super Bowl era. So we won a championship in like 1954, 1956. And then the merger happened and they started doing the Super Bowl. So we have a championship banner in Detroit at Ford Field, but it's not a Super Bowl. It's just a championship. It's the same shit, but it's not a Super Bowl, right? We have never won a Super Bowl, so why not this year? I think the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to head up Vegas. I'm going to call the bookie. I'm going to tell them, listen here, bucko. The Lions are going to win the Super Bowl, and I want to put the lot on it, okay? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call the bookie. We're gonna have this man. I don't got a bookie. I don't bet. I don't gamble. But I would bet $1. I would bet $1, maybe $2. Or if I'm feeling lucky, maybe I bet $3. I don't know. But I know if you do make the bet before the season, you got that much better of a payout. So I might look into it when I get home. Honestly, I'll put $10 on it, $20 on it, just to see what the payout would be. Because last year we made it to the NFC Championship. It's not like wish-wash right now. We made it to the championship NFC last year. You know, don't think we're not good enough, because we are good enough. Oh, I gotta hit the brakes, man. This guy's merging on the freeway. Come on, bucko. Come on, bucko. Thank you, Bubba. I gotta get over for this tiny little red Camry Tonka car over here. All right, let's go. These cars are so small, I can't even freaking see them. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. That's why you look at your mirrors, try to pay attention. We always scoot over for mergers. We love everybody. God bless. You know? Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm so happy the football season's starting. It's going to be a good year. It's fun to follow sports and stuff like that, especially when you're over the... It does help. You have to drive 11 hours a day. Keep you occupied, keep you talking, keep you listening, when the game's on. At night, maybe pull over at night and watch it. Bro, I swear, I just went down another little steep hill, and I looked down, and the game cat's like, I gotta break it down. I'm trying to go 65, and it just keeps on 70. It's because I'm heavy. I mean, I'm not that heavy, but it's because I got 30K. I'm maybe 30,000 pounds. Exact number is like 26.5, 26.9, something in that ballpark. But then you gotta also add up the tractor weight, trailer weight, pounds or more on us now. So every time we do go up one of these hills, as soon as I start falling down, semi-truck drivers normally, if your truck is equipped, you have an engine brake. God willing, hopefully it works. You use your engine brake on the way down and put it like level 1 or 2 depending on the steepness if you have to. If it's an actual real mountain and it's like a 5% grade or 4% grade or 6% grade or whatever it might be, what you're supposed to do is drop down your speed. Let's say the speed limit is 70 and you have a steep hill coming up, 6% grade for the next 2 miles. You would drop it to 55 or 50 miles an hour, drop the gear, and then put your drop a gear, it helps keep the engine that much slower, you know, because you're in that gear. So you put it in 11th, you know, 11th ranges between, you know, 45 and 55 miles an hour. Now if I was in 12th, it would just be easier for it to flow between 55 and 70 miles an hour, because that's that gears. So drop the gear, and then you go down nice and slow, you know, and you can stay in that gear until you get to the bottom. And normally what you're doing, if the speed limit's, say the speed limit down the mountain for semis is 55 miles an hour, you start at 50 or less, and then you let the mountain bring you up to 55 miles an hour, and then you slowly bring it down from 55 back to 50, 49, 48. Normally I do a couple under, so it takes a little bit longer to build back up. Yeah, see now these, you know, I don't know if you can notice, but every time I go down, it's just launching me. I'm either A, hitting the brake right before, or B, using the engine brake. You guys can normally probably hear it if I use the engine brake, but I'm not using it right now. What do we got going on up here? It says next rest area 5 miles. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Hey, if you guys are enjoying today's stream, the most important thing you can do to support me and the channel is to smash that like button, and I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, right here we got a nice one going down, huh? 65 miles an hour, break it down to, put my engine brake on level 2. Speed limit 70, like I said. I'll let it put me back up to like 67, 68 miles an hour, which I'm getting to right now. Okay, now I'll hit the brakes and I'll break it down to 55. We'll get back down to 55, and then we're gonna coast the rest of the way, go to back to cruise control. Turn off the engine brake and keep it rocking and rolling. So if you guys ever wonder, that's just me personally, that's what I learned in school. I went to suburban truck driving school in Michigan. It's right off of North Line Road. If you're interested in getting your CDL, honestly, the school wasn't the best of schooling, but you know what? Trucking is trucking. If you can get in, I say do it, straight up. If you're ever thinking about going into trucking and you know you don't know which school to go to, if you're in Michigan, suburban truck driving school, they're decent. They're like a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for sure. Just because the one thing about trucking school, maybe it's because you're brand new and everybody has to take their turns. But when I went to school, of course, it was in the winter time. Of course, I had, I don't even know how many people were in my class. I think it was 10 or 12, but they combined like 4 classes in the yard. So when you go to the yard and you try to do these maneuvers in the semi and learn actually how to maneuver in a semi, it's like they give you like freaking 3, 4, 5 minutes on each maneuver, and it's just like in your head you're thinking, how am I going to learn anything in 5 minutes per maneuver? You know, like you're not giving me any time. I just spent $5,500 cash, and every single day I get 15 to 20 minutes of maneuver time in the semi to learn about how I'm going to be driving for the rest of my career. And it's just like they don't give you a lot of time. So if I had to give any negative remarks towards suburban truck driving school, it would be that. They could definitely do better with that. But at the same token, I understand they got a lot of students, you know, and unfortunately the turnover rate is very high. A lot of people go to trucking school, and let's just say, for instance, I had 12 people in my class. I had 12 people total in my class, and 2 of us graduated. Okay, so there you go. There's the numbers. 2 graduated out of 12. You know, 1 out of 6. You know, what is that? That's less than 20%. It's like 18 and a half or 17 and a half, some 15. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's like 17, between 15 and 20%. You know, if you can do the math on that, I appreciate it. Do the math on that. Put it in the chat. What's the graduation rate if it's 1 out of 6 people? That was just me in my class. You know, other classes had more. You know, they might have had 12 to 15 people. I know in one of the classes, I think like 5 people graduated. So that's almost like 1 out of every other. It just depends on, you know, who you are, if you actually want to grind it out and learn this, you know. It's not, not truck driving's not for everybody. It's really not. Yeah, that's the reality of this. Is true. Yeah, I got stuck in these damn mountains. Going slow. We're on 55 right now because I had used the engine brake to slow down, and I ended up hitting a mountain, or not a mountain, but these little hills, and they just slow you down. All right, back to 65 we go. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. It means the world. Starting to feel these heavy winds a little bit, so I'm trying to break it down a little bit more. I don't want to feel anything. It's going to be nice and chill, nice and smooth. It says, leave all the tailgating at the game. Yo, their references are all sports related. Tailgating. That's funny because, you know, we mentioned that a lot too. There's always somebody riding my ass, I feel like. I'll look behind me and I'll be in my head like, how the hell are you so close to me? You know, if I hit the brakes on some of these guys that are right behind me, if I even just touch the brake, I feel like they're going to run right into me. So it's like, that's a hazard on both ends. I feel like you're a hazard, and I don't know if the driver that sits on your, whoever's ass feels like it's a hazard. But I'll tell you what, man, before I went live, I seen this truck. He went around me in the left lane, and there was already a car in the left lane that was behind another truck. So it's truck, car, truck. The last truck sped up on the car's ass, and the car is behind the semi waiting for him to pass the car in the right lane. The freaking semi speeds up literally so close to the car and just rides his ass so tight until it gets, you know, until he scoots up or whatever. The car got so fed up with the semi, he let off the throttle. He let off the gas. He let it coast backwards. I shit you not, that truck literally almost kissed his bumper. He had to swerve out of the way back into the right lane and slam the brakes. Okay, now, you know, granted, he shouldn't be riding his ass. You know, that shouldn't even, you shouldn't even be, you know, you shouldn't even be that close. So for just the fact that the guy did it because he probably felt, well, you know, why is this semi riding my ass? Because that guy shouldn't be there. So, you know, sometimes you gotta let your lesson, but unfortunately, it's really dangerous out here. So, you know, I just try to stay out of the way for real. Someone's being weird, you know, I'll break it down, man. I'll pull over at the rest area. I'll take a 20-minute break. I don't want to see you the rest of the day. Straight up. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but most of the time it does. You can pull over just to get away from these idiots. Even if it means, even if you're in a four-wheeler and someone's acting crazy around you and driving, sometimes the best thing to do is just pull over, man. Pull over, give it a 10-minute break. You know, let them go. You know, I've seen crazy situations, and one way to get out of them is just to slow it down, man. Let them go. You know, pray for them later. Pray for their safety, and that's all you can do. Pray they'll do better, man, because it's a crazy world out here, man. I'm just living in it. Yeah, right now we're going through Missouri. We're headed to Michigan. So far, so good. It's been a good-ass day. No mergers. Okay, no mergers. Gonna double check. What we got over here on our left? We got some four-wheelers. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I must have forgotten about all these little, like, I wouldn't call them mountains, but they're steep hills. They're steep enough to the point where I'm on cruise control at 65, and every single time I go down one of these little steep hills, I know it's because I'm heavy too. Every time I go down, it launches me. So it's just constant, either engine brake on the way down or actual brake on the way down. Martin's discounted cigarettes. All you cigarette smokers, exit 129. Martin's cigarettes. Over here in Missouri, they got some discounted ones for you. I used to smoke cigarettes. Happy I quit. I'm happy, honestly. I wouldn't want my truck smelling like a freaking ashtray anyway. It's just nasty. My dumbass smoked trying to, well, I don't know, I thought I was cool or something. Smoked for I don't even know how many years, probably 5 or more. I'm 31 years old now. I quit smoking a few years back. I think my lungs rejuvenated because when I was young, I was a state champion swimmer, and swimming, when you swim a lot, it opens up your lungs and really builds them up. And so I'd swim and I'd end up coughing up all that cigarette, all them carcinogens, all them chemicals. And, I really feel the difference, But over time, running and swimming and working out, doing the right breathing exercises, because believe it or not, they do have them and they actually do work. And you can rebuild your lungs, man. The human body is literally meant at all times to be healing. It's always healing itself. No matter what issue it's having, your body will always try to heal itself. So if you do smoke and you want to rebuild your lungs, and they're feeling terrible, just know if you do quit, man, you can rebuild your lungs up. You can rebuild these organs in your body. I know it sounds crazy, but it's possible. It really is. Trust me, I spoke to doctors. I know. The moment you stop smoking, the next day everything is starting to. It wants you to stop. Your body wants you to stop. When you put something bad in it, it pushes it out, no matter what. It's just the way that we're designed. Pecan logs, next exit. Oh man, them pecan logs. What is that, actual log wood? If that's the case, honestly, man, that would smell so good to burn. Have you guys ever burned pecan logs? I never even heard of pecan logs. I heard of, there's a couple other ones I heard of from Michigan, of course I can't think of it right this second. What is it? Maybe like oak or, what's a couple other pecans? I don't think we burned one. I can't remember. I never seen the pecan logs. Look, it says right here. What we got? Free chocolate samples, snacks and drinks. Oh, okay, where's this at? Oh, it's the chocolate factory we're passing right now. We're passing the chocolate factory, guys, over here in Missouri. What does this say? It says famous for clean restrooms. Isn't that funny? World's largest gift store, candy factory. Yo, that's sweet. God bless America. Yo, that's sweet. Maybe one day we'll stop there, huh? We'll give it a shot. We'll stop there one day. It says fudge. Pecan logs. Fudge. Is pecan logs, is that actual log? Is that like, I don't know. Sounds good though, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at that fudge factory, shit, man. I just want like a Snickers or something. Is that asking too much to have a Snickers? Fudge factory sounds so good, but if I stop at the fudge factory, I'm gonna be there for an hour, and I'm gonna end up spending $25 or $30 on pure fudge and chocolate. So I'm just gonna save myself like $30 and like 2 pounds of weight. For real, because that's what happens, man. You go to them places, if you're like me, I'm addicted to food. I love good food. I love chocolate. I love it. I'm addicted to sugar. I used to do keto, and I used to be not addicted to it, but I started eating sugars again, and keto went down the drain and down the toilet. But, we still try to work out. We still try to stay healthy. It's just, I'm not gonna starve myself of all my favorite foods in life. You only live once. I'm only 220 pounds. I could lose 20 pounds without going full keto. I could work out, do smaller portions and figure it out. I'm trying to do like 200 pounds. So I got like 20 pounds to lose, but like I said, I don't think that's that much. That's not like something too crazy. I'm at a happy weight right now. I'm just living life. I'm a trucker, man. So in that regards, I think I'm doing good. I think the average truck driver is like 384 pounds or something like that. Last time I checked Google, it said average truck driver is like 384 pounds. You can look it up. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, so we're pushing right now. We're going through Missouri. We're on the 404 going east. And we're headed to Michigan. Dropped off the load in Oklahoma. Right now, we're just trucking through the USA. I do appreciate all you guys for tuning in. God bless each and every single last one. If you guys are enjoying today's stream, the most important thing you can do to support the stream and support my channel is by hitting that like button or sharing it with somebody that you might want to, might think they want to go for a ride too, or maybe they want to learn something about trucking. So if you think that's cool, hit that share button. I really do appreciate it, man. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. If you want to go for the next ride, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm driving. I'll always put posts up and stuff too, I'll let you guys know. Like I let you guys know this morning. If you're tuned in, you subscribe, you already know. You look at the post, seeing, all right, he's going to go live after he picks up his next load. I had to drop off that load in Tulsa, and I had to go pick up the crier. So that took me like 2 hours right there, and then it took me another hour to get loaded. But I let you guys know what's up, and as soon as I get done with all that stuff and I have my time, I go live when I drive. I can't interact and talk to you guys when I'm operating a commercial motor vehicle. I have to give the road and everybody around me the 100% undivided attention, and that's just all for safety reasons. So, if you guys can understand that, I really do appreciate it. I'll pull over to a rest area. I'll pull over to get diesel and truck stop, and I'll always tune into the chat. I always say what up. I always shout you guys out. Sometimes, I don't know why, sometimes YouTube won't show me every single comment, and I'll be scrolling through and I'll be talking to my wife, she'll mention something and tell me to say something. I'll look and I'll be like, I didn't even see that comment. Like, what are you talking about? So this is weird, but anyway, I will shout you guys out. I will say what up. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're just cruising. We got a few hundred to go. We'll be live for the next couple hours. So if you want, tune in, tune out, do what you gotta do. Go feed the dogs, go make a sandwich, go get you a cup of chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? You can turn me off, come back, turn right back in. I'm gonna be live, Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I appreciate y'all. There ain't no mergers. Solid over there. Missouri's full of bugs. Man, what's up with these damn bugs, bro? I just got a big one right in front of me. I'm gonna pull over at the next rest area so I can wipe off my windows because it's kind of pissing me off. It landed right in front of my view, and that's what really gets me. Like, how does it get right where my eyesight is every time, bro? 2 of them. It's like, golly, man. My luck. It's only my luck. Can't help that, I try to clean them off, clean the windshield off a couple times a day. We'll pull over, we'll do a quick 5-minute wash the windshield, run around the truck once, double check everything between our tires, and then I'll read out the chat, say what up to you guys, and we'll keep it pushing. I only have so many hours to push, so we really got to crank it. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, my load doesn't deliver till Monday in Ohio. I'm delivering only approximately 80 miles from my house, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. We got time. We can take our sweet ass time. It don't really matter. If I want to stop for 10, 20, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And also, we go slow for safety reasons, so we don't mind things taking a little bit longer. When you're in a semi truck, let's just say it says you're going to be there in 5 hours. Well, just know in your head, you're going to be there in 6 hours because you're in a semi-truck. And there's all kinds of things that could happen, and you have to realize that you have to go based off the road conditions, construction. You have to slow down for all construction zones, do the exact limit, because if you're not, 1 or 2 miles an hour could be the difference between an accident and death. So, you got to drive for everybody around you. And look what it says. Drive safe, make it to the end zone, right there on the right. Drive safe, make it to the end zone. You got that right, Missouri. God bless Missouri. Honestly, all these states, man, it's all good everywhere. I love it, man. I love truck driving. I love the United States. Only couple places I don't like going. I'll just say it right now: California, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. You know, a couple other ones. You know, I'm straight. I'm straight. Been there, done that, right? Been there, done that. Got too many rules. Oh, you're not allowed to idle at night. What do you mean I'm not allowed to idle at night? Buddy, you want me to die? There's 100 degrees outside. You're not allowed to idle at night. What the hell do you want me to do? You know what they want you to do? They want you to go buy a hotel. They want you to spend $200 on a hotel. Or they want you to buy a $500 generator and run that bad boy all night. You know, not everybody can afford that. You know, you got to get a whole system set up. It is smart. It is smart. But you know what? Shit, I got $500 or $600 for an extra generator just to run it all night and all that extra stuff. That's a freaking, it's a house payment. You know what I mean? Like half of one anyway. Hey, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, sure. If I got a deal on one, yeah, of course. But you know, that's not the case right now. So this is me being honest with you. I avoid those places for that reason exactly. You know, Pennsylvania, oh, you can't have your truck on at night, $1,500 ticket. Bro, you give me a $1,500 ticket, you'll never see my truck again, okay? I might not show up to court. But, you know, $1,500 for idling overnight, I've seen those signs, man. Pennsylvania don't play, and normally they're real big, you know, they're real big into enforcing that law, so it's like, can't mess around in those places. Bro, this guy doesn't even have a strap on his load? What the does he have a strap on that load? Does he have chains? Bro, I hope that guy has chains and I just couldn't see him. He's got to, man. I'll tell you what though, I've seen some crazy stuff on the road, man. I don't put it past these guys. I swear to you. Especially like on YouTube. Scrolling to see some crazy stuff. I seen a guy hauling on YouTube. They showed it. He didn't have no straps on his flatbed. Nothing. Shit's flying around everywhere. It's crazy. Damn, bro, I'm getting hit with some serious gusts right now. It just keeps shaking me over. Not gonna lie, it's kind of pissing me off. But I have to slow down a little bit right now. I'm slowing down, man. I hate when the wind is trying to take you. I don't want to play that game. Like I said, we got all the time in the world. I'm gonna break it down. I gotta break it down to 64. We're going 67, trying to get some miles in. You know, what's the difference between going 64, 66, 67? There's no difference. A couple miles an hour, it ain't nothing. When it gets real windy, the slower you go, the easier it is for you to operate. Now, if you try to speed up during the wind and these heavy gusts, like I said, it's 25 mile an hour gusts. You try to speed up into it, it's just going to get worse. Because now you're facing wind with wind. It's like fire on fire. All it's going to do is make it even worse. So I learned that. You know, my pops told me that. You know, whenever that wind's gusting up, just break it down a few miles an hour so you can split the wind a little bit better. You know, go a little bit slower. And then also, you know, if you get hit with a crazy gust, like I've seen crazy gusts like in Oklahoma. If you're already going a little bit slower, it's that much easier to break it down if something happens, you know. So it's just overall better. If you're in a semi truck, you should just be going slow overall. And people, you know, we know the job you're meant to go slow. It's not meant to be a race. It's not meant to be a NASCAR. As long as you're arriving at your appointment time and you're scheduling your appointments to your shipper and to your receiver, and you're getting everywhere on time, it don't matter what everybody else is doing. Never let anybody influence you. Okay? Just know if you're doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing. If you're going the speed limit, keep doing what you're doing because you're doing great. So I just want to let you know that. You know, so shout out to all the good drivers. I respect you. I respect all drivers, but the good ones, I love you guys. You make my day that much better. If you're enjoying today's stream, the most important thing you can do to support the channel is just to hit that like button. Straight up. And I appreciate it. So that's like a 2-for-1. I appreciate it and it supports the channel. So God bless you. And I hope you guys are also having a really good day. It's beautiful where I'm at. Clear skies. I see a hawk over to the right. He's just hawking. You know, hawks. He's just coasting, going left and right, back and forth. You know what he's looking for? He's looking for lunch. He's about to scoop down. And grab some food. So we're climbing right now. We just slowed down big time. We had it on cruise control at 65, but we just climbed up this mini hill. It actually brought us all the way down to 55, 10-mile-an-hour drop. And it's putting us right back to where we were. See, that's the thing. So when you're behind a truck that has a lot of weight, and you guys are going up a hill, you might be like, yo, what the hell? Why did this guy just slow down so much? What's his problem? Well, it's really no problem. It's just the only thing is that the weight is literally pulling him down, you know? It's physics. Now, if you're super light and you're in a semi, let's say I got 5,000 pounds instead of 25,000, then yeah, you're gonna zoom right up. You won't even notice it. You'll zoom right up the hill. But if you're heavy, like me right now, approximately 30K, you know, you're gonna fall down. This is how it goes. All the campers are out. It's a good day. It's a good day to be trucking the USA. God bless America. Headed on home to Michigan. I got 700. Let's see what the hell we got going on here. We got 700. No, 600. 671. We broke into the sixes. Sweet. That's what happens when you just ride. You know? Cruising. Pay attention to traffic. Do the limit. Abide by all the signs. Well, we got to make sure you're reading all the signs. You never know what's going to happen. Signs are just warnings. Just broke it down a little bit. We sped us up to 70, so we broke it back down to 65. I can turn off my cruise control, put the engine brake. You guys can probably hear it a little bit. I'll turn it up one more notch to see if you can hear it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'll check the chat to see later on. But yeah, we are going to pull over at a rest area. I did forget that, so I apologize. I have to look and find a rest area because I need to clean off the front. Right where I'm looking, there's just a big ass bump. It's just missing me. 1, 2, 3. It's actually 3 big ass bumps. All right, buddy. I'm trying to let you by. I know UPS, you're having a hard time. I see you're in a double trailer, but I'll slow it down for you. I'm going 65. Come on, Bubba. This guy wants to ride next to me, like you're on the same party line as me. Go, bro. I slowed down for you. I use the engine brake. I'm telling him go. I'm giving him the signal. Come on, bucko. Some of these trucks are funny. Like, I get it. You're governed at 66, you know, and I'm going 65. So he's governed at 66 and he's going 1 mile an hour faster. Like, it's got to be annoying for these other guys behind us. Go ahead, bucko. Oh, you got the nose in the air. Day cab, UPS. You know, I'm not going to lie. You know what? That's a dream job this guy's got right here on the left. Day cab, UPS. He's home every night. He hauls doubles. He probably gets paid good. Probably gets paid anywhere between $1,500 and $2,500 a week, depending on if he does regional work or local. I doubt it's over the road because he's in a day cab, and they don't, you know, someone as big as UPS isn't going to make a day cab, sleep overnight somewhere. They'll give you an actual sleeper truck. If this guy cuts me off with one line, I'm going to have an issue, UPS. You better give me at least 2 or 3 lines, and at least respect me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to not respect me? Okay. That's how we're doing it today. Freaking UPS, bro. Now what can I see? What can I see, bro? What you really think that was the move, huh, Mr. Wiggle Worm? Oh, that was the move. Yeah, okay. This guy's a freaking dodo head, bro. It's called respect. You know, you took 5 minutes to pass me, so what? You can't take an extra 30 seconds? You already took 5 minutes to pass me. Use an extra 30 seconds. Give me a couple lines. Like, you could have got over right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 lines. 4 lines. That's good. That's great. But one or two, bro, you're a dipshit. Go back to school. I don't care. I don't care if you're UPS. I don't care if you're FedEx. You think you're cool. You got your little uniform on. You can shove that uniform up your ass, bro. You got to drive like a professional. You got double trailers. Lord knows, man. I have an issue with that. I really do. Because A, I can't see. Now I can't see shit. B, if I have to stop, I have no stopping distance. I have 65,000 pounds I'm driving with. You think it's a good idea to cut me off? It's not. I'm just saying. So for the drivers that do that shit, it's annoying. It really is. It's inappropriate and it's inexcusable. You have no excuse. You have 30 seconds. You have 30 more seconds. That's all I gotta say, okay? That's it. I'm sorry about the rant. But UPS, go back to school. Bucko. Frickin' double dumbass. Double the dumbass. You got 2 trailers and you act like a dumbass, now you're a double dumbass. You're DD. Douchebag. Anyway. So yeah, we cruise the USA. We call out dummies. We call out people that are speeding and doing crazy stuff. I don't care. Don't matter what company you work for, I'm gonna call you out. I call it like I see it. Straight up. And you know what? I also call it out when you're driving good and you're doing cool stuff. Guess what? Yeah, I'm calling out too. This guy knows what he's doing. You know, I'll say it. You know, I respect them good drivers. Guys make the job that much easier, you know? Some of these assholes, they have no respect for anybody but themselves, you know? I get it, man, I get it. Everybody wants to make it home. Straight up. It's just funny how the guys that go over the road for the country, I travel 2 to 3 to 4,000 miles, 5,000 mile trips, and I still get disrespected every time I come out. You know, go to South Carolina, North Carolina, bring home all that toilet paper to Michigan. The whole way on the way home, I'm getting disrespected. You guys don't even know what I'm doing for you. You don't even understand it, do you? You don't know how trucking works, huh? If I don't bring this, and someone else doesn't bring it, and the next guy don't bring it, it ain't coming. Do you get it? It's not coming. You're gonna wait for the train, you're gonna wait for something, you're gonna wait for aircraft, you're gonna wait for what? You know, trucks make the world spin. Okay, make it spin on its axis. We are the heart, we are the soul. If it wasn't for truckers, nothing would move. Okay, yeah, you got trains. Okay, yeah, you got ships. Okay, you got aircraft. Believe it or not, still, trucks, cheapest way to go. Cheapest, fastest, most efficient. Trucking, transportation. We run we run it. That's it.